Greetings and welcome to the current chapter of SCA Social Media Soundbite, a quick series of how-tos. Today I want to focus on how to manage your admins and your moderators for the Facebook pages and groups that you're going to maintain on behalf of your SCA branch as their social media officer. It's going to be important to check these settings periodically, and you're going to need to review and maintain the list when people step up and step down from various offices. So to start out, you're going to look at your interface, and in the top right corner, you're going to click on your little profile picture on desktop or the three little dots or bars on mobile. But I'm going to warn you, many of these menus are hard to find on mobile, so I'm going to do this tutorial on the big screen. I'm going to switch into my barony page, and now I am acting as the barony. You'll see a pop-up that warns you everything that you post and everything that you do will be as the barony, not as yourself. And right now we're looking at my feed. If I click on my barony again and my barony again, I will go to my home page. On the right, you'll see it as regular everyday people see it. We have the description, we have some events, we have our most recent posts. I have a rock star chatelaine who's been working with Sir Morgan to do a short video series, and notice that this has been posted as the barony by her. So in order to see who has access to my page, I'm going to go to Settings, which you see here on the left. I'm going to click on that. From Settings, scroll down to Page Setup. On Page Setup, you're looking for people with access, not admins or moderators or anything else that you might guess, but people with access. My page has a variety of people with access. I will black out their modern names and information when I edit this because that is part of my job. We are obligated to control people's personal, identifiable, modern information and to refer to them only by SCA names unless they've given us written permission. But I will tell you who they are as their roles. I have my Kingdom Livestream Coordinator. I have my ANS Minister. I have my aforementioned chatelaine. I have my Web Minister who has full access. I did this so that we have redundancy and duplication should I ever get shut out. And we have my current Baroness who is also a previous Seneschal. Who you don't see is me or my current Seneschal because we actually have business portfolio access. This is something we had to do so that we could connect our Facebook and our Instagram, and at the end of the video I will show you how to get into there because not everyone uses that section. If I needed to, let's say my ANS minister was stepping down, I could click on any one of these people and remove their access. Facebook would then ask me if I really truly wanted to remove them, and I would have to put in my password. I could also add a new person. Facebook is going to advise me what this means, and then I click through and I can start typing in their name. I cannot enroll as a page. The Kingdom of Antir cannot be invited. A person who works within the kingdom can be. Depending on the person, you may have to know their modern name. They may have used their SCA name. I'm just going to pick someone that I know has registered their SCA name as a by name so that I can find them. I'm going to click on this person and then I would decide how much permission I want to give them. Default permission is that they can do all sorts of content things, but they cannot accidentally delete the page, give access to others, or remove the admins from the page. This is what I give all of my content creators. I'm really careful who I give the accidentally deleted the entire page to. If I were to click this, then that person would get an invite. When they accept the invite, they would be able to switch into the barony just like we did. You will want to review this list again when any of these people steps up, but absolutely your Seneschal and your social media officer must by SCA policy have access at all times. How much they choose to exercise that is up to them, but they are there for air support in case of trolls or trouble and must be able to see the problem so they can help you with the problem. Your Seneschal is your partner. Second section, managing the admins and the moderators for your Facebook groups. I am going to come over here to my menu, You will notice a bunch of stuff on the top here that you do not normally see as a user, and then underneath that, the familiar options of events, groups, and so forth. I'm going to go to my groups. And the first thing you might notice on the left here is the number of groups that my barony manages. This is policy. Every single group with the word official in the title has to be monitored again by the SCA seneschal and the social media officer. And because we both have access to the page, and the page is a member of all these groups, we meet the requirements of policy without each of us having to individually subscribe to all of these groups. It is a brilliant system. But I'm going to pick the first one, my main populous group. And within my main populous group, I again have options down the left that normal people do not see. I am going to go all the way down here, not to group settings like any reasonable person might expect, but to community roles. Community roles are preset and defined by Facebook. We have admins and moderators, and we have a lot of them. So we have depth and redundancy in cases of post approval, comment approval, new member approval. We have lots of people. We have a variety, we have a variety of people here who are on the web team. Of course, the barony itself, we already talked about how that relates to policy, and then some really active content creators. Notice on the right what admins can do. They can add and remove lots of people and do all of this removing and blocking and suspending stuff, which we try to educate people before it ever gets that bad. And we've been extremely successful. I've never actually had to block anyone in 2 years. And then my moderators, who again, we have content creators and active populous members in our baroness, and they can do most of the same stuff. They can block people from the group and approve posts. So your balance between admins and moderators just depends on your local group and what works best. Now let's say one of these people wanted to step down from their role. Maybe they're moved, maybe they just don't want to do it anymore, maybe they step down from their officer job that's tied them into the barony this level. At any point I can click on the 3 buttons and I can either upgrade my moderators to admins or I can remove them as moderators. I can add new ones, which Facebook really wants me to do, and it's going to give me a whole bunch of active members of my populace that it thinks would like to be even more active. You'll notice that I cannot demote myself as an admin to a moderator, but I could remove myself as an admin. And that is all that you need to know there. Now the final part, I promise that if you are using business tools, I would show you how to learn who your business managers are. You come over here to Meta Business Suite. And again, this is required if you're running Facebook and Instagram and you actually want them to be fully integrated. You've got all these notifications, creator. There's some great scheduling tools in here. I will do other videos on post scheduling and event management, but at the bottom I have settings. And under settings, there are all of these other options that you didn't see on the last screen. At the top, I have users, I have people. I don't need this message right now. I have users and people, and I have, again, the seneschal, the social media officer, and then our Instagram account are linked in at this level, and that's why they did not show up as page admins. All right, and that is it for today. Just a quick and dirty on how to locate and identify and change your group, admins and moderators, and your people who have access to become your page. I hope that this helped. Sometimes navigating these menus is not a lot of fun. I wish you luck in your future adventures, and I will do another video on another day. Goodbye for now.